You know that feeling when you're watching a movie and just wish the sound could completely suck you in?
Oh, definitely. That
Yeah.
real cinematic immersion, but at home.
Exactly. We're all kind of chasing that. So today, we're diving deep into a new piece of tech, a home audio system really built to deliver that.
Sounds exciting. A potential game changer.
That's the promise.
Yeah,
And hey, right off the bat, if anything we discuss sparks your interest, you can find a link to check it out and purchase right there in the description.
good to know.
So our mission today is pretty straightforward. Let's break down the key features of this system based on what we know and figure out what kind of impact it could really have on your movie nights.
All right, let's get into it. So, what makes this one stand out? I hear it's a full surround system.
Yeah, it's not just a basic soundbar. We're talking about a true high-end wireless 7.1.4 surround sound system.
Okay, 7.1.4. Let's break that down quick. 7 channels around you.
Right, your standard surround speakers, front, sides, rear.
The point 1 is the subwoofer for that low-end rumble.
Yep, the bass you feel.
And the point 4, that's the height element, right? Overhead sounds.
Exactly. 4 channels dedicated to sounds coming from above. It's designed to create this audio dome.
So proper immersion. And the system is called the Nova S90.
That's the one. And the core soundbar itself is, well, pretty beefy. It has 12 drivers packed into it.
12. Wow. What kind are they?
Let's see. 5 are full-range drivers. Then
Yeah.
you've got 2 side-firing ones to, widen the soundstage.
Ah, okay. Pushing sound out to the sides.
Plus that dedicated 8-inch wireless subwoofer we mentioned.
Essential for the impact.
And those crucial 4 up-firing drivers for the height effects. It all adds up to 740 watts of peak power.
That's a lot of power. Should deliver some serious punch.
Definitely suggests rich, powerful sound. And it's all geared towards that Dolby Atmos cinematic experience, creating what they call stunning spatial audio immersion.
The Dolby Atmos is the key there for that object-based sound, placing things accurately in 3D space.
Right. But it's worth pointing out, it seems very focused on Atmos. Doesn't look like there's DTS decoding mentioned.
Okay, good distinction. So pure Dolby focus. Now, you mentioned spatial audio. Is there specific tech for that?
Yeah, they have something proprietary called 360-degree ASL, stands for Aural Spatial Localization Technology.
ASL. How does that work? In simple terms.
Well, the idea is pinpoint audio precision, not just left, right, front, back, but like every direction, including directly overhead.
Interesting. So it's trying to map sound more accurately within that dome.
Exactly. They talk about using spherical sound field principles and real-time DSP, that's digital signal processing, to analyze the audio.
So it's actively working on the sound as it plays.
Seems so. It apparently reconstructs the audio in 3 dimensions, so you perceive sound sources from, well, basically any angle. The goal is an unparalleled immersive listening experience.
That sounds impressive. And those 4 up-firing drivers are obviously key to that overhead part.
Absolutely. They're specifically designed to reflect sound off your ceiling.
Right, the bounce effect.
Yeah, and distribute it evenly to make those overhead effects,
Yeah.
like rain or helicopter, sound like they're really coming from above you. It helps with accurate positioning.
And you mentioned the rear speakers are wireless too, upgraded ones.
Yep, upgraded wireless rear surrounds. That gives you flexibility in placing them, which helps build that layered multi-directional soundscape, really enveloping you.
Makes sense. Okay, let's talk bass. That point 1 channel, an 8-inch wireless sub.
Yeah, an 8-inch jumbo subwoofer, as they call it, wireless, which is convenient. It features a cutting-edge magnetic circuit system and a pretty large 25-liter cabinet.
25 liters is substantial. That volume helps produce deeper frequencies.
And get this, they highlight an 18-millimeter diaphragm amplitude.
Whoa, 18 millimeters. That's a huge amount of movement for a speaker cone.
Right. Think of how much air that pushes. It's
Right.
meant to deliver really deep, powerful, almost physical bass.
I bet that kind of excursion translates directly to low-frequency energy.
Plus, they use their own BassMX technology. Sounds like another layer of processing specifically to enhance those low frequencies, make them resonate with more impact. Thunderous and dynamic is the goal.
Okay, so powerful bass to match the immersive surround. What about connecting everything? How future-proof is it?
Looks pretty solid there. It's got 2 HDMI inputs and 1 HDMI EIRC output.
EIRC is important. That enhanced audio return channel allows for higher bandwidth, right? For things like uncompressed Dolby Atmos from the TV.
Exactly. It ensures seamless transfer of both audio and video for the best quality. Supports 4K HDR pass-through too, naturally.
So 4K HDR video passes through, and high-res audio like Atmos comes back via EIRC. That covers the main bases for a modern setup.
Pretty much the gold standard for a cinematic experience at home these days. Oh, and it comes with a new remote. They call it a second-gen multifunctional remote for easier control.
So easy activation, instant home theater enjoyment, as they say.
Right. So putting it all together, what we seem to have is a system that combines a high driver count, dedicated up-firing units, that clever ASL spatial tech, and a really potent subwoofer.
And crucially, it's wireless for the sub and rears, simplifying setup quite a bit compared to a traditional wired 7.1.4 system, aiming for that premium, immersive sound without the wiring nightmare.
Precisely. So, if you're really looking for that rich, enveloping sound, that powerful bass kick for your movies, your gaming, even music, and you want it without needing an engineering degree to set it up,
Then the Nova S90 certainly sounds like something worth looking into.
definitely seems like a strong contender. Just take a second to think about it. How could that truly immersive three-dimensional audio transform your favorite movie night or that intense gaming
It
session?
makes a big difference.
It really could. So if you're intrigued and want to know more, or maybe even make the jump, remember all the details and that purchase link are right there for you in the description below.